following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course! Is it true you're coming to the game night tonight?
Oh, I like that. Yeah, Xander invited me. I'm not really that good, but...
That's excellent news. I was surprised to hear.
I suppose I need to get to know these things better. I'm going to be helping with our ability.
I just wanted to confirm that. You can carry on about your business.
Oh, where is it? Is it here or is it at his place?
Actually, it is here. It's the only place big enough.
Oh, well, then I might as well just stay after work.
Good.
Yeah. I'll get back to work then. Thank you.
Yes. Excuse me, I have a cart to drive. Brendan's like... Downstairs, there's a boy in a cloth cap and a little vest. He's like flicking stuff off himself to get a plastic bag full of newspaper. He's like, "Oh shucks! Just this is my typical first day on my new job, having to deal with all of this weather. God, I tell you. And if another guy calls me kid, I'm gonna bop him one. I'm 35.
I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, miss. Want a newspaper?
They look all soaked.
Oh, I'll get you one out of the plastic bag. Rustle. Crisp new paper.
Oh, thank you.
Here you go. That'll be a nickel.
Oh,
I know it says free, but it's not free. Thanks, Commander. Here's your newspaper. Read it and we'll order pizza. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not double-sided. Fuck me. I'll spend more time on it.
I was just checking. The free press. Okay, I can't read the cursive writing there.
The truth shall make ye fret.
There we go. Wednesday, 13th February. Okay, I'll read the first one. Wishmaster defeated by villains by Biff Chetson. Dynamic but troubled would-be heroes, the Cold Rock's Power Core flew into the rescue as the super mutant known as the Wishmaster perverted the wishes of hopeful and desperate poor people yearning for some control of their lives. The sudden power caused some rioting, and the disappointment at losing the power caused more. But some people who suddenly had the ability to strike back at their perceived oppressors went mad with power, as people are wont to do. But there was a hero to save us in the form of Soviet, who trapped the evil Wishmaster in a giant statue of herself, allowing her team to kill the supervillain, ending the tyranny of random, unearned power. Some people have issue with Soviet, what with her unfortunate misuse of a supervillain's machine, but acts like this can pave the road to redemption. Only time will tell. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but also notice how I can spell.
Yeah. Those are all words.
Rhyming doesn't come easy to some of us guys, so I bought a rhyming dictionary.
Archaeologists Convention to host Battle of Ages, Kathy Bass. As many already know, the adulation of competition usually goes to the fit and athletic sportsmen and women. The less physical members of society have decided they have just as much to offer at the upcoming pop culture celebration Archaeologists Convention. Local business owner Lyle Lowell plans to host Thunderdome, a brash, multi-event competitive tournament for, of all things, video games. To many people, video games are that thing their kids play on the television. It bleeps and bloops and seems a bit silly to some, but this new form of entertainment has kicked off in a big way. Many self-proclaimed gamers already play with and against each other. While no one is claiming the feats, one While no one is claiming the feats one can perform in the games are just like the gamers performing them themselves, the hand-eye coordination, tactics, and skills needed to be a winner can be objectively measured. It seemed natural to Mr. Lowell to therefore have a competition to determine who is the best of these new digital athletes.
DMV agent wrestles with dual careers by Buddy Flash Gibson.
Remember him? It's been literally
I
years
know.
since you've mentioned him.
Some people like to make assumptions, others prefer to ask questions. So I sat down with Anne Somerset, also once known as Titanium, and asked her some questions. First of all, she is not currently a DMV agent, but is training to work with the DMV in order to help mutants and resolve mutant problems. It is also true, I was able to finally get an admission on, that she was once a WCW wrestler by the name of Titanium, a quasi-popular lower card level for a few months. A lower card heel, for a few months. While she downplays it, I was able to find several wrestling fans who recall her run with the now defunct brand. Titanium was quite popular amongst some members of the fan base who preferred the bad guys. Considered a rare talent in that she was a lady wrestler capable of actually wrestling, using several power moves usually reserved for men. Of course, Miss Somerset remembers it differently, feeling her run only as a regrettable time in her life. While it is true she is a mutant, her ability doesn't actually influence her in-ring capabilities at all, she said. And quote, I had to work really hard to be able to lift a man over my head. I didn't just get strength handed to me on a plate, end quote. While she doesn't recall her past fondly, she did disclose that she will be making a return to the ring for the WWE this year, saying, I have an opportunity to go up against one of the best, and maybe this time it can be different. I think I can be a little more badass this time around. There's no point pretending I'm a good-looking girl, so I can wrestle to wrestle, not look hot.
Huge penis at military base.
Oh no!
Albus. Oh, you can Niger. There we go. Safe.
Tottenham. That's actually how you say it.
Yeah.
During a mutant rampage at the Cold Rock's hold, military soldiers were tasked with stopping a super mutant rampage, killing children on base. Somehow this resulted in a massive stone wiener being made on one of the runways. The penis is said to belong to Roxanne Emery, the mutant daughter of one Colonel Emery, who is taking care of the base in the absence of General O'Neill. How this mammoth cock helped stop the mutants, we'll never know. But now we can say women can have dicks. Mammoth Cock was the name of one of my McWarrior pilots.
Oh god!
Oh, nice!
Lance Mammoth Cock.
Oh god!
He piloted a Marauder.
Paper Needs Stuff by Kay Linderman. New paper at the time seeks stuff during a potential growth process. The stuff required at this point is a larger reporting staff, a photographer, preferably one with their own camera, and an office assistant willing to also act as a receptionist. Starting rates will be low, but should the paper succeed, will get higher. I did the last one too. The new paper faces tough opposition, internal. The new paper has been started thanks to the donation of a press and building. However, the APA has been pressured to revoke our reporters' memberships, and advertisers have been restricted to none but the DMV and government bodies.
Look what you did. You caused this.
Yes, I did.
You caused them to be outguilded and fired.
They weren't
killed.
They weren't anything at all
God, so you hear that, everyone? They were nothing.
until I.
Oh!
This didn't exist.
Right.
So he gets the paper and reads the paper. And her reaction to the paper is,
Aw, that's good. They got the paper started up again. I'm happy you're working for such a good, reputable news source, young man.
it's money.
It's a good cause.
Hey, it's money.
Here, have another $5.
Why?
Because
I'm not gonna say thank you, though, crazy Russian communists. It's like sharing money around. Maybe I'm all backwards on this whole thing. Maybe I should become a communist.
I approve of the newspaper you're working for and wanted to reward you. Is that so bad? Also, you've had a bad day. Look at the weather out there.
Sun, rainbow, unicorn.
Hey, well.
Also, you can't see directly outside from inside.
It's on the TV screen, isn't it?
Water trapped in my... That's gonna be annoying. Yeah, well, you've tracked down the thing, you've got some more stuff to do. Some people are in the store, they're playing video games and doing things. Like, you don't notice or pay attention to any of them. What are you doing, by the way? This is
Just going to be sitting out the storm with the chief. Listen to stories.
How are you? So, how was your day full of excitement, heroism, and nothing bad happened?
Well, bad things happen. You ever been arrested at 3 o'clock in the morning
Yeah, once.
for no other reason than you were a minority walking in the neighborhood?
Yeah, once.
And then the cops who arrested you exploded and destroyed an apartment building, killing people.
Gotta say, that hasn't happened to me.
Yeah, it's been a rough morning.
Have you ever considered killing yourself?
Not recently.
Good. Don't have to worry about that.
Maybe I'll just walk the streets as a white man more often.
Well, don't give in to the patriarchy.
Well, no, just so I don't get arrested while, saving their lives.
Hey, statistically, police officers shoot and kill more white people than minorities every year.
Yeah, they told
Well,
me that.
almost every year.
Almost?
Well, there have been some aberrations. Like when you're saying white people and then lumping everyone else together into a big lump that's minorities, you're completely missing that not all white people come from the same ethno-cultural background, and lumping them all together is literally as racist as lumping all minorities together. Anyway, I got something for you. Where is it? I made these slippers out of the bunnies I killed for the food.
Oh, thank
They got little bunny heads on the top.
Monstrous.
I use every part of the rabbit. Speaking of which, I don't know if you need a new bowl. Should I have a bowl left over?
Oh,
It's earthenware, though.
That's fine. I actually do need a new bowl.
Oh.
The cops stole mine.
Oh, no. Oh, and here. It's a disposable lighter. I found it in the desert.
Thanks. This would have got me out of a bind.
Oh, I hate those littering people. Throwing their trash everywhere.
In that perfectly good desert.
I mean, I stand around on the side of the road and cry single tears, but no one is. By the time I'm doing it, they've driven past and they don't see me. Really, it's just me being an ass. It's like there's no real point. I'm like one of those guys who makes a character that's all broody and lonely, and then wonders why no one ever talks to them. I had an interesting college life. Want to hear about it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so he still tells you stories about his wayward college youth. Mainly it involved cake stands.
Panty rates, you gotta do those.
God, I remember my classic 3-story regulation panty rating ladder. Whatever happened to... Oh, right, yeah, white man took it.
And then later on you get cancelled.
No, Daniel was
You
going on. Counting back to the store, you can make your checks if you want. But you don't, so...
Okay.
Wait, what is this complicity?
Oh, good. When I move
Well,
it
that
out of
one.
the shadow,
It's that.
That there, right there.
I ain't seen nothing.
You
I
see
move it
that
out of the
thing?
shadow, it's 11 and not 1. So, and then perception, I guess.
That depends.
28.
So what are you actually looking for specifically?
I'm just looking on the shop floor and seeing if anything stands out. I'll look towards that arcade cabinet in case anybody's like trying to get rid of Xander's score again.
It'll be
Shove rubies into the
There's
slot.
a short girl in a long white coat standing in front of the cabinet. She's shorter than you.
Have like blonde hair, sort of. It's dyed.
Okay, so fake blonde. Okay, is she just staring at it, or is she playing the...
Well, the things are happening on the screen, so obviously she's...
Okay. Is she any good? I will just say...
That's the sound of person. Well, damn. I found some of my birds were making that noise. I had to kill all the birds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they like
I
parenting or
imported
something,
birds into the village so I could have birds.
Yeah.
And they were and they were just started going like, oh, and I was like, wait, there's a thing here. I gotta get. No, wait.
Well, they're like parents that
Yeah.
imitate. And, yeah. Okay.
What? You
That was you.
You hit them. Feed them chocolate biscuits.
I don't have chocolate biscuits.
Oh, you feed them chocolate biscuits.
No, look. Here's my economy. I have mutton, wool, and that's it.
That's all you can get
Because you feed them chocolate biscuits and they die. Yes!
You're like,
No, I'd rather
I do
use my sword so mending works and it generates the sword a bit.
Polly want a cracker? Ha! Joke's on you. A cookie is not a cracker.
Yes!
die, you stupid bitch.
I wish they would just imitate any given noise so I could like put a bird around my sheep and then just put it into mine so it's just like nah. Like the little tiny sheep noise, the cuter one. All my cows stopped mooing.
It was broken too.
No, because I killed them.
That does it.
Look, they looked at me. So
I thought cows were allowed to look at you. I thought it was only sheep.
no, not those ones.
Oh.
Because they're next door to the sheep. They're picking up bad sheep habits. Look, the point is,
Birds are evil.
Anyway, I'll just keep work. You should know better.
I should have turned my phone off.
No, I mean Ray. It's like you should know we're playing at this point.
Pointless text.
Well, if it was normal, we'd only be just starting at this point, I believe. That's 7, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, had all day. Oh, Ray, I'm not cutting this. How fast am I allowed to go? I don't know. What's the speed limit in your area, Ray? This is your answer. I'm not texting back.
Gotta go fast!
How fast can a cart and donkey go anyway?
Oh, so if you've been talking about the Thomas Drake character with your crippled leg, what's your movement rate? Like 2 squares? So
I thought it was free the music.
no, it's a song. It's Torgo's thing. A haunting Torgo's thing. Anyway, yeah. So that's what's happening. That therefore is the only thing you notice good.
Unless anything else jumps out on that 28 that I roll.
You rolled 28. Oh my god!
Did you by chance happen to roll a 1 as well? Sarah, that was clumsy.
Realize we're playing now, right?
Yeah.
We're trying to.
And with the amount of notes that you're getting, it's more than the average 6 hours that we normally do. Did he apologise, did he?
He sent another text being like, oh shit, don't worry. It's cool. I mean, you're only wasting their time. You'd think I'd have learned and turned my phone. No, it's still there. It's on in case one of you wanted to send a secret DM message.
Yeah, it's so secret that you know who's sending it.
What's like? I'd still go if somebody wants to send me something. But yeah.
Okay, so Soviet was getting stabbed by a robber, I believe.
No, I was looking around the
Okay,
store.
so the robber stabs someone else. And yet again, your swaggering arrogance gets someone hurt.
Wait, what?
There's a reporter just browsing the comic books.
Do I know from what they represent? Like,
I mean, how would you?
because if they might have a pin or a badge or.
Get the press pass in their hat.
Oh, okay. I'll approach if there's no customers coming up for cards at the moment. Hello, how can I help you?
Oh, I'm just pressing. It's K8.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I tell?
Yeah, of course you can. Only NPCs are not allowed to see. That's a robot!
Can I get a cute robot? Yes, with the you got the little hat. Yeah.
Oh, wait. How to do robot?
I mean,
I am human no roboto. K8.
because you're
Roboto si. Hat.
you don't look like a normal person.
No, I'm better looking in the language. Thank you for notice.
Is there any way I can help you?
I am a browsing. Feeling in time. You can tell me all about Western comic book.
Oh, I think Lyle would be the better authority on those.
Well, I do not know.
He's the boss. He's upstairs. Did you want to speak with him?
Maybe.
He'll be able to tell you about the comic books.
Very well. I will waste his time.
Okay, I'll go get him for you. Boss?
Don't come in!
Oh, there's a reporter who'd like to see you.
Wait, how did they know?
Know what?
I'm supposed to be conducting a secret interview, but not with the reporter.
She's downstairs. And
No,
she's really obvious. She's got a hat.
Yeah, everyone's going to be phoned to make sure it's muted, just in case, eh?
You know the only reason I'm letting it go, right?
No, I did actually have a message when I checked it last time and just a quick response.
I guess Ray could be here tonight.
Just checking the time to see.
You know that theme song for the sound that you say, don't you?
He was saying he's going to be back down in a few weeks from the last time he was down.
I think it's next week. I am replying with, let me think about it later. We're in the middle of a game right now.
Sorry.
Or just keep.
Man, that's swaggy woke.
What's worse is when you say that to someone and they send back K.
I fucking hate that.
Yep. Just don't send anything if you're not going to take any effort.
I am a master of the K-Dot.
For those listening, I just did the 5-finger countdown to the text back.
Right on one.
Oh, sorry. Someone's knocking.
It's okay, Ray.
How was it? No, yeah, that's it. Go around there. And then Soviet.
Yes,
You gotta get rid of her. She can't know. She can't know about the secret meeting I'm having. No one must know. I promise to keep it secret. Get rid of the reporter.
She just wanted to know about Western comic books.
Explain to them.
I don't know about them.
Ask her to come back another day.
Oh, book an appointment. I'll book another appointment with you.
Yes.
When would be good?
Any day but today.
Tomorrow?
Fine.
Okay. Go back to KO. Hello. The boss is very busy right now, but he would be interested in booking an appointment with you tomorrow, if that's all right.
I do not know, but I am doing it tomorrow. So I did.
Okay, so if you come in tomorrow, then he'll be able to accommodate you.
Very good. Continues looking at the car.
Is there anything else I can help with? We'll explain them to you tomorrow, so...
I must wait here.
Wait here.
Wait is important. Interfere with dialogue. This other person.
You're not supposed to know about that!
Wait, I am not the...
No! I'm just gonna go with this because she's Soviet and she's Soviet things.
So we have finally admitted your
I've given her a freaking thing that I normally roll for just to maintain
because it
secrets.
kept happening.
And so I'm just like not even gonna roll it. I'm gonna go no. She's gonna do this. It's supposed to be a secret meeting. You're not supposed to know.
But I know about it.
Obviously.
If I am not supposed to know, why was I informed of the information?
I don't know. How did you know? Who told you?
I was told by my master.
Your boss.
I'm creator. Yes. Your
I have to go! Back up to the office.
Don't come in! Don't come in!
This is late. She knows. The reporter knows you've got a meeting with... She doesn't know with who, but she knows you've got a mysterious meeting with someone. An interview.
Well, she still can't come up here without the permission. It's private property. We'll just hold the meeting in secret. If you will distract it so that at the correct time, so it doesn't see who the meeting is with.
How do I know when the correct time will be? I don't even know who
I
the
will
meeting
give
is
you a
with.
signal.
Okay, what will the signal be?
A super secret signal. Very well. Clank, come. Opens the door.
Nice shirt, bow tie. His hair's done in two little, like, things like that.
It will be like this.
So I keep her distracted and keep an eye up on window up here, and then when you do that through the window, I'll know to just keep distracting her as much as possible.
I'll give you another signal when it's time for my special guest to leave.
Okay.
You only need to distract them during those times.
What's the other signal?
Same one.
Oh.
This can't go wrong.
I already see 7,000 ways.
And she sees the first one and goes, oh, it's okay now. It's time for him to leave.
No.
She's not that dense.
So that had to come up and go down.
Okay. Let's go back down. Hi.
Me again. Not any other person.
Yes.
I understand. They are the best robot. Superior design.
I'm sure you are. You seem very well made and adorable. Aww.
Me too.
Aww.
But surely you must have other work to do. Look, small sweaty meat puppets want cards at counter.
I will go to them. Thank you. I will go and help the others because there's still no signal yet. So.
I have a very long order of very specific cards from your extras catalog.
Okay.
cleansing. Alpha Edition.
The time-consuming task carries on.
No, pay attention to this.
Do I tell you how you have to do your job?
Yes.
I
I
don't.
actually don't know. I
I don't.
actually don't know. I actually don't know. I actually don't know.